What's going on, strugglers? So in this video I will be talking about my first ever futures prop firm account. So a little bit of a story about myself. So I started trading like 2 years ago, and I've been mainly trading Forex. And yeah, I've been trading CFD prop firms, I've been swing trading, and I would say for now I've been kind of break even in that stage right now. But yeah, swing trading requires a lot of patience, so I wait a lot. It doesn't really take a lot of time of my day, so I mainly just look at the charts every morning for like 30-40 minutes. I set up alerts and just wait for them to be triggered, right? And I trade ICT, right? So of course on social media, on YouTube, on every platform, there's futures that's been getting a lot of popularity, I'd say, a lot of traction recently with these futures prop firms. And I'm gonna be honest, it got me thinking like, should I try it? I've always told myself, you know what, man, just stick with swing trading. You don't need to dabble into that. And recently, I've honestly been thinking like, market open is from 9:30 and 11, and I've realized that I'm free during those times. And as a university student, in probably a year from now, I'm probably gonna start a full time job, and I won't be able to have those this specific period of time free, right? And yeah, I've realized that I'm free every day from 9:30 to 11. So I just thought to myself, you know what? Why not try it? Why not just see what it's like? See if it's something for me. Just try to learn from it. And of course, I'm not saying I'm gonna stop swing trading. Like, I'm still doing it behind the scenes, and it's something that I'm not gonna give up on. Of course, swing trading. But yeah, I've told myself, you know what? Let's just try it out. Like, I have nothing to lose. I don't wanna 1 year from now regret it that I didn't try it. So it's the same concepts. I trade ICT, so why not just try it? So recently there was this promo code with Apex Trader Funding, so I think it was like 90% off, and so I got an account for like I think $16, so it was basically free. I don't know, it was a really good deal, so it was a perfect timing. And as you can see in the title of the video, I already blew it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through the trade that I took today, the trades that I took today, not even one trade. I took multiple trades, so hence the reason why I lost the account. But nonetheless, I'm gonna explain why I even lost the account. I'm just gonna go through it. So today I took some trades on Nasdaq. So of course I trade in Q, and yeah, let's just get through it. Don't want to talk that much. So coming into Monday, on the 4 hour charts, even on the daily, we can see that we've been really bullish, right? So we've been running highs. We swept this low right here, went higher from it, and on the 4 hour we can see that we have some 4 hour gaps right here, imbalances that are holding, and some bearish ones that are being disrespected, right? So coming into today, I kind of had a bullish bias. However, to go higher, I wanted price to trade from this 4 hour imbalance right here. So coming into a New York session right here, this is the price action that I had. So I wanted price to do one of two things, right? So maybe price can trade back into this 4 hour to potentially go higher. Or we also have this swing high right here. So price could potentially come higher. Let's just not do that. Price can come high right here, sweep this high, and then go lower to target this 4 FFI gap, and then potentially later go higher during the week or even today, but I didn't expect price to do it today. So yeah, I was watching market open, and I had this 4 hour marked up as a target potentially. And as you can see right here, we kind of been accumulating during the London and Asia session, and I saw that nearing market open, we were trying to target this swing high on the 4 hour right here, and we eventually targeted, right? So coming into New York session, we went high right here, and I'm gonna go back to this price action right here, right there. So as I said before, I wanted price to maybe sweep this high to target lower and kind of have this accumulation manipulation phase and then distribute lower. Yeah, so during market open, I saw that we went higher, which is a good thing. If I have bearish bias, I want price to go higher first, sweep some highs, and then go lower to maybe target all of these London sessions lows, right? So this is where I made my first mistake. So I'm gonna be honest, guys. This is my first. This was my first real scalping session. So honestly, like since this account was so cheap, I kind of knew that I was gonna blow this account. Honestly, like this account was for me to try and learn and see how scalping is. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like if you're watching this and you're scalping and you're profitable, like hats off to you. Like this shit takes some balls, man. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I was stressing my ass off. Like my heart was beating. Like I don't know how you guys trade on the 30-second chart and on the 1 minute. Like it's really, really hard, and it requires a lot of discipline and patience. It's insane. So if you're watching this and you're like doing good scalping, hats off to you. Even if you're like not profitable, hats off to you. Like scalping, I've realized is so hard. It's insane. Anyways, so my first mistake was right here. So on the 5 minute, what I wanted to see was price basically disrespect this 5 minute gap right here, because we had these ones right here that were respecting with bullish order flow. So I wanted to see a change in order flow right there. However, as you can see, price did not fully close below that for value gap. And unfortunately, I wasn't patient enough, so I took an entry right here, um, covering the high right there. And wait a second, this is not my color. There you go. And targeting the lows right here. And yes, I got stopped out instantly right there. And as you can see, price ended up respecting that 5 minute gap right there. So this was a loss, first loss, and I think I have a drawdown of 2,500, and I'm risking 500 per trade. So the thing is, honestly, I don't want to stay too long in these phases. Like I either blew it or I just pass it. So because I'm really used with CFDs where I take my time, I risk like 1% per trade, and I stay really long on the phases. But now I'm just like experimenting how they are since this account was so cheap. So I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes. I already know it and I already accepted it, but it's really nice that I'm able to just journal and look back at all these mistakes and I can potentially like improve myself. But yeah, anyways, so as you can see, we respected that 5 minute gap, and I'm just gonna go over as the video follows. I'm gonna talk about all my mistakes. Is that I wanted to see price sweep the high, right? But with this 15-minute candle closing, this is a run on liquidity, and I'm realizing it right now just watching price action, because at that time during the session, that's another mistake, is that I was so focused on following my bias, right? It's like I married the bias. Like I wanted to see shorts, I wanted to see price sweep the high and go into that 4 hour for high gap. That was such a mistake, because I should not trade what I want to see. I need to trade what the market is showing me. And at that moment of time, the market was showing that it's running highs. We are bullish on the higher time frame. So it's pretty obvious that price is maybe targeting that high right there. And yeah, unfortunately, after that, I still wanted to see shorts. And it wasn't a bad trade idea because we kept like manipulating, right, and going higher if we were going short. And fast forward the price, eventually I really like this because we had this 15-minute gap right there. And as you can see on the 5 minute, I think it was, no, on the 1 minute, I think we had an SMT. There you go. We had this SMT right there that I really liked. And as soon as price shifted right there, as you can see, we had this change in the state. So closing below that leg, confirming me that we are no longer in a bullish order flow. We don't have a 5 minute fair value gap below. We do have a 15-minute that we can target now right there. And I ended up taking a trade, right? So I took a trade right there with my stop loss on the high, targeting this 15-minute gap first, right? And at that point, I wanted to be at break even and potentially even going lower to target all these lows, these relative equal lows, this 4 hour gap. Like, this was a nice target, but firstly I wanted to target that 15-minute gap. And this honestly was a nice trade. I still, looking back, I still don't think I should have traded that because we are so bullish. I should have waited for price to go into the 15-minute gap and then go higher, right? But I still took the short because I was married to that bias again. But it's perfectly fine. It was still valid. It was still a nice trade, and we actually did end up going lower. We went into this 5 minute gap. No, sorry, this 1 minute right here, expecting to go lower, and not gonna lie, guys, my heart was beating so fucking fast. It's insane. Like, looking at those 1 minute candles closing with like minus 300 on my screen, like it's insane. It's insane, honestly. So that's why I say, like, people that scalp, man, it's really hard. But like, I'm not, I don't know how to explain it, but honestly, it was the first time, I think the first time in my life trading these 1 minute candles that I've been so immersed and focused on doing something. Like, I realized it later, but like, it's insane. Like, that feeling of just being so focused on the charts and not focusing on anything else that is going on. I think it was one of the best things I've ever felt in my life. Like, I hope it's not a curse, but I just loved it. Like, I don't know if it's a good thing. Honestly, it maybe shouldn't be a good thing because I hope it's not gonna turn into a bad habit where I have to like take trades. But I don't know. That feeling was insane. I don't know how to explain it, but it's not necessarily the feeling of like trading. Like, it's just being so immersed into something. Like, I don't know. I'm going somewhere else, but it was really nice, and we did end up going lower, and hitting that 15-minute gap, which was perfect. Like, everything was perfect. And this is where I made another mistake, like a dumbass that I am, because that's where I should have went at break even, but I didn't because I was so confident in the trade and I saw these 5 minute gaps right here. I had this marked up, so like, I was expecting price to just run through this 15-minute gap. Honestly, like, I thought we were manipulating and then we were going to inverse that 15-minute gap. And as you can see, I had these 5 minutes marked up, and I didn't want to be at break even, and price pokes me out, so I didn't go at break even, and that was such a huge mistake. I should have just went at break even because price can completely respect this 15-minute gap. It's so valid, and that's what happened, as you can see. But I didn't go at break even. Um, as soon as I saw that 5 minute candle close above that 5 minute gap, I closed the trade at like half half of my risk. And at that moment of time, honestly, I should have went off the charts a long time ago. But of course, I still looked for another setup. That's the thing. That's the thing with scalping, honestly, because when you lose, I don't know. That's the thing that I like with swing. When you take a loss, it takes such a long time for price to get to that stop loss, and I feel like I can like just process it much better. But scalping, oh my god, it happens so fast and it's so hard to just get off the charts. It's completely insane. So yes, price did end up going higher, and I was still bearish. like a dumbass that I am, I was still bearish, and it's dumb for me to be bearish, honestly, because we're just going higher. Like, but I still wanted price to target these lows right here, and at that moment in time we were close to this draw. So what I wanted to see was for price to just hit that drawn liquidity, maybe make an SMT with ES right there. We could have had a really nice SMT if price hit that target, but we didn't. Anyways, I still look for shorts, right? And as you can see right here, let me just remove all this. We had a nice 5 minute that is unmitigated. We are sweeping this high. I think we even formed an SMT on the 1 minute, but I still look for some shorts, and as you can see right there, I think the SMT, there you go. Is it right here? Whatever, I thought we had an SMT, but I can't seem to see it. But once we changed in the state right there, again, I entered again, took a short right here, right there, covering the high. I wanted to see price first target at 5 minute again, like the 15 minute before, and then be at break even to potentially inverse it to go lower. And what ends up happening, that's funny because that's where everything goes to shit. What ends up happening right there, we go in a little bit of drawdown, and price goes down right there, and completely inverse that 5 minute gap that I wanted to see right there. The thing is that once price went into drawdown right here, I got stopped out. Like the account was blown, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? Because I risked 500. I'm supposed to lose 4 straight, or not even 4 straight, 5 straight to lose the account, right? However, what happened now? Let me explain a little bit. Last week, I actually traded the account because I wanted to experiment it. So last Wednesday and Thursday, I actually took 2 trades. The first trade was a winner. However, I got confused with points and ticks. So instead of like risking 500, I think I risked like 800, and I made 1.3k right there. However, I actually made 1.8k in unrealized profits, right? So that's the thing. I was at 51,800k right there, and that means that the drawdown that I have, since it's a trailing drawdown, which is honestly so annoying. So 51,800 minus 2.5k equals I think it's 49,300. So this was my available drawdown at that moment of time, right? And I completely forgot it. I completely forgot about that. And honestly, the next day, like last Thursday, I took another trade to experiment, and I took a loss. And again, I got confused with contracts. It was the first time. I just wanted to like try to understand how it works and all that, and I got confused. and fucked up. I think I lost 800, right? So now I'm at like 51 um, um, $51,000 coming into today's session. I think I lost like three trades, two trades right there. That made me lost, I think, 1,000, and you get the point. With the three trades that I took, I reached the drawdown right there, which made me lose the account. So yeah, that sucks, and it's so unlucky because that 1.8k that I gained was unrealized profits. I think I netted 1.3k. So that's the thing. I wasn't even at 51,800. I was at 51,300, right? So like just losing 2 3 trades made me lose the whole account, which absolutely sucks. But it's not an excuse because honestly today I shouldn't even have been taking like 3 trades in a row. I'm supposed to be taking 1 trade a day, and that's it. But like I said, it's scalping is insane. Like honestly, I have to. That's why I said I'm honestly expecting to lose the account because I'm not used to it. Like I'm in a learning phase and all that, and that's why I'm even making this video. It's for myself, so I can go back, look at it, learn my mistakes, and try to correct them and improve. That's it. So that's how I lost the account. I don't even know if you understood shit of what I said. But basically, because of the trading drawdown and because of some dumb profits I made last week by accident, it made me just lose the account in 2 3 trades. So that sucks, honestly. And there's not even another promo, so I think I'm gonna hop over to Top Step and see what it's like, experiment there as well. But honestly, with this, it's not a series. I'm just gonna upload every single trade that I take on futures and document everything, whether I blew the account, whether I pass it, or whatever happens. Like, I just wanna document it, see and how I can improve and be a better trader. And if you're watching this honestly and you have any tips, anything that you thought about wanting to maybe give an advice while watching the video, like maybe you're saying, what the fuck is this guy doing? Why did he take that trade? No, he shouldn't have took it. Let me know. Like, I really don't mind criticism. Give me tips, give me advices, even on the futures, like aspects of prop firms. If you know any prop firm that is nice, or I just want to see like anything. Just comment anything, honestly, if you trade futures. But yes, oh my god, I yapped so much. But sorry if I'm looking there, the camera's there. But this was the video for today. I don't even know how long I was talking, but yeah, I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow if I take a trade. I'm gonna recap it. And yeah, I'll see you struggles on the next one. Peace.